Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Remy Bamidele and welcome to RBTV. So today's topic that is very dear to me, dear to my heart as a concealed carrier and a Second Amendment, a strong Second Amendment believer. I have today's topic will be, do Washington DC gun laws that limits high capacity magazines, does that infringe into our Second Amendment rights as gun owners? And when I say high capacity magazines, I don't mean 30 round magazines, I mean 10. But DC is saying high capacity is 15. And 10 is the standard capacity in the industry right now. So we've been limited to amount of rounds to practice our Second Amendment. But if we go to other places, we're limited to 15. So this is one of the, this is called the California compliance, right? And then they've got California compliance states. Washington DC is one of it. And it's just, it limits us. And most people don't understand what this argument is about, because when you don't own a firearm and you don't see and learn your firearm, you won't understand that 10 shots is not enough to protect yourself and the loved one in the heat of the moment. Or if you have more than 2 assailants, okay, you have 3 assailants. Nowadays they come in packs. So these are things only someone like John Wick will be able to take his assailants with each shot. In real life, it's not like that. You will miss, and even if you shoot the assailants, they still come to you if they're under the influence of controlled substance or whatever kind of substance that will transform their body and numb pain. So we need more than 10 rounds to protect the lady, the old lady in her home by herself, and everybody knows she's alone, and they know she has a gun, but she has 10 rounds. And these are people coming in with sort of Dracos, as they call them, or Glocks with switches and 30-round magazines. So I am going to be using a well-known gun tuber / attorney. His name is Colin Noir. He's a Second Amendment advocate that I've been following for over almost 8 years when he started. But he is the only, I searched all the videos to try to express or to try to relate what I'm trying to say, okay, and his video was perfect. But I must warn you, viewers discretion, okay, it's advised. There's no gory thing, but I just wanted to see what the human body can do and take. 10 rounds sometimes will not stop your assailant.
There are a lot of people out there who think the idea of a high-capacity magazine ban makes all the sense in the world. They say to themselves, well, yeah, why does anybody need more than 10 rounds to defend themselves? Well, I can think of a couple of reasons why you need more than 10 rounds to defend yourself, i.e. this video.
¡Tírale! ¡Tírale! ¡Tírale en una pata! ¡Tú! ¡Mata a los niños, Shelly! ¡Tírale!
Now, the thing about it is this. You have to understand, like, when we make up these laws, we can't make up these laws in a vacuum. We can't think to ourselves, in a perfect world, what laws would we create? Because we don't live in a perfect world. What we live is an imperfect world with multiple variables and all types of nonsense going on at any given time. So, as a concealed carrier, as somebody who lives life with a gun on him majority of the time, I want to position myself to be in the best position possible to protect the thing that I value most, which is my life. I don't know what type of threat I'm going to face. It could be a mass shooter. It could be somebody trying to rob me. It could be one guy trying to rob me or kill me. It could be 3 guys trying to rob me or kill me. It could be 10. I don't know. I don't have a magical fortune-telling ball or Cleo who at my disposal who allow me to know exactly when and where the attack is going to come from. So because of that, I try to balance this whole thing of what's going to give me the most effective means to protect myself, while at the same time not intruding on my life so much that it makes it a burden. So I'm already behind the 8 ball, because if something happens, I'm reacting. I don't know it going forward. I'm reacting to it. So I'm already behind the 8 ball. Then on top of that, you want to create a law that makes it even harder for me to defend myself by only giving me 7 or 10 rounds? Come on, man. Think about it. It takes nothing. Somebody who's actually planning to do something. Somebody who's saying, you know what? I'm going to go kill a bunch of people. You know what advantages they have? They have the advantage of surprise. They have the advantage of being able to prepare, to think about it, to set things up to their advantage. They can go in there with 6, 7, 8, 10-round magazines and be ready to go.
This surveillance video was captured Sunday night at 9:45 p.m. at a time when police say the crooks were hoping someone was home. They quietly pushed open the double French doors from the backyard and snuck in using police-like tactics, making sure they had every entrance covered and constantly communicated with each other. And then they sat and waited, 5 of them, each armed with a handgun. This guy even had a high-capacity extended magazine.
While I'm walking around here like a moron with 5 rounds in my gun, not realizing there's a guy out here about to come with 15 10-round magazines and start dumping on people. It takes nothing for them to reload. Stop this idea of, oh, well, it'll make it harder for him because it'll make him have to reload more. Watch this video and tell me how hard it was for me to reload. It is not hard, but you know what it is hard? Being a concealed carrier, having to deal with somebody who had the time to methodically plot out exactly what type of destructive behavior he's going to engage in. In a magazine capacity, all that does is limit my ability to fight a threat like that off. As you just saw, this is a guy with a knife, and another guy with a gun who's already drawn. The gun's already drawn, it's in his hand. And yet still, he shot him 6 to 7 times, and he still was able to close the gap and potentially stab him. That's with a knife. What do you think that situation would look like if the other guy had a gun? That's what I'm talking about. So we have to understand, when we create these laws, they don't happen in a vacuum. This is real life we're talking about. This is my one life. I get one of these. So I want all the advantages in the world. So no, a high capacity magazine ban does not make any sense in the world. It makes sense in a vacuum, but in the world, absolutely not. And that is why I'm against a high capacity magazine ban.